Medium Rosalind, how you doing? Guess what time it is? It's time to find out why they ghosted you. This person kind of block you and in communication with you. Okay, that's kind of the way that this feels like. They cut you off and you want to know, what happened. I feel like it's a lot of stuff going on in this person's head, and it's not just like runner chaser. Some of you might identify with it that way. Maybe. So come on in and get into that energy of why. Let's tune into that energy of why and what happened. Why did they ghost you? Why did they just block your messages? What's really going on here? I feel like it's a soul tie. That's what, like, in my pre-shuffle and when I sit down these readings, it's like the channeled aspect of it is that generations ago, you and this person had the same ancestors. That's what I'm getting. Now, I know for some of you, like, no, that couldn't be it. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing from way back, like way back in the ancestry. And some of you, some of you have like the same gifts. Like if compare what you do for a living or your creative stuff, some of you have the same gifts. Hang on, let me get some water because I feel myself like it's like I don't know what you call that. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. It's like I'm spilling the truth, and sometimes when you start speaking the truth, it's kind of deep, because you might be thinking that this is just a blocking, ghosting situation and this person did something simple, or you can just believe they said. And see that's the betrayal card there, Three of Swords. Some of you, I also want to tell you, if you have a question or comment or whatever, it's not silly questions. I don't look at it like that. I'm not doing you. And there it is again. Some of you, yeah, Seven of Pentacles, and then the other cup was the King of Cups. Some of you got ghosted because you were pregnant. And I'm not trying to be mean, but some of you got ghosted because you're pregnant. There's a baby on the way. They didn't know how the hell to deal with that information, so they cut out on you. And that's kind of a hard thing to deal with, because it's so much emotion. Some of you were just dating, and they might have gotten contacted by their ex. You see what I'm saying? So it's different scenarios. Let's get into it. What is the best and highest good to know about this? About being ghosted? This person blocked them. It's like they're not even hearing from this person. What is the best for us to know right now about this whole situation? Okay, we got the Ten of Wands. Wow, that's a big answer. Some of them feel too burdened. They feel like this is another thing that's going to take from their energy, another burden they have to carry in their life. They don't have the time to bond. They don't feel that they can spend money on a relationship. Now, this could be male or female, okay? It's not that I'm just talking about males that ghosted, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is in, and we had the Death card. So this person in particular, they might have felt that not only was it carrying a burden, they might have had a sense that their life was going to slow down and they were going to have to handle everything, and they just decided to end it. Okay, because we got the Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse where it's not moving along in a good way. And then we have the Death card where they cut off the communication and contact. Okay, and the bottom we have the Ace of Swords, clarity. Okay, this person is trying to tell you, this is my truth. This is how I feel. I feel better getting this off of my... I want you to know that this is actually the way it is. I had to cut this off because I could not deal with another burden right now. Okay, now that's literally what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's go further. Okay, there were secrets. Okay, some of them had secrets they were off because this is the Ten of Wands. That means they're carrying out of, multiple things that they might not have wanted you to know about, or most things that they felt like was already hard for them in their life. And one of them, secrets. Okay, so they did have some secrets here. Let's see. The Emperor's in reverse. They don't feel that they can control and lead the situation now. They don't feel they can lead or grow at this time. And they want to lead in the relationship. They felt like it was going in a direction of, I can't deal with this because I can't take over. I can't look like I'm strong all the time. I can't look like I can do everything. It could have been that they in their ego all the time, in their head all the time, thinking that, oh yeah, I can only deal in a relationship if I'm the one in control and getting everything I want. They may have looked at it as, wow, this will have, it'll require some balance, it'll require effort, and they did not want to do that. I see the Queen of Cups here, very definitely. Some already have, they're already giving of their heart, their energy, their trust. Yeah, it's a portal information with this Queen of Cups because I'm wondering, is this a woman who is already, nurturing, already tied in into a deeper aspect of their life, or the feminine energy tied into a deeper aspect of their life, and they're already giving to someone in that aspect, male or female. Okay. We had the Fool in reverse. King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Okay. So we've got a few cards here of ghosting. We really do. So this is like confirmation of it, This person has, I feel they deliberately stopped the contact. They deliberately, it wasn't just by happenstance that they got busy. It wasn't just by happenstance that, oh, I just wish that we could have worked out. I just wish that I wasn't working so many hours. For some of them, yeah, they might work in more hours, but they didn't want this to be like some brand beginning where they would have to keep supplying something, where they would have to keep up with the phone calls, up with, you know, seeing you every week, where they had to keep up with, okay, I put this much down into the relationship, or I started it a certain way, so I have to maintain and keep building on that. They didn't want to do that, so they're in their back. Eight of Cups is all about walking away, deciding, emotionally, whatever. I don't want to deal with this. Can't do it. Now, if this is like a pregnancy that was found out, and, this guy, he might have said, well, I'm splitting out on this. That is common, but it's very painful. That is the issue or the reason, or there was already a small child involved, and the person, they're like, well, I don't have to deal with this. I'm going to still cut out on this. That is very, I feel that has a lot to do with the karma that they will set up for themselves for doing something like that. What else should they know here? Is there anything else they should know about this no contact ghosting situation where they're being blocked? Okay, yeah. I'm hearing spiritually some of you know one another and they already decided this. It's almost like this is already forgiven on the other, in the higher spiritual realm. This situation is already forgiven, and they feel it would be a wise choice for you to forgive this person too. Now, see, on the bottom, as I'm saying that, we have the King of Cups in reverse, the Father. King of Cups is usually the Father. It's in reverse. There's some issues here. There's some healing that still needs to go on for anyone in that situation. Okay, there's issues with this person. If it's that deep that they walk away, and there's a baby involved, a small child already here, whatever, they're walking away, they've got many issues here. Okay, these issues toxic, deep rooted. They could even be issues of this person drinking too much, this person escaping, this person being unbalanced mentally, and they cut off all those ties. which happens a lot. I don't know if you all know that, but I used to be a caseworker for years, and I did a lot of court reports, treatment plans. I saw a lot of that kind of behavior. Okay, and it's a history usually attached to that, huge history of those things that go wrong for a long time with that person when they do that. We've got the Tower here, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups. Yeah. For some of you, there is another person involved, and this other person is simply putting their foot down. Okay, you might not have even known about this other person. That's why the Tower and the Three of Cups is here. And the Two of Cups juggling. They're juggling you. And they don't have room here. They got 10, 10 different people, problems, 10 different whatever it is. And they have this Three of Cups situation, this love triangle. They don't know what to do, so they cut you off. Okay, they turn their back that way. So, it's hard sometimes to, and the King of Swords is here. It's a big confirmation with them cutting you off. King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Sometimes they feel they have to do this very clearly because they don't want to have things linger on socially. Because I'm getting that this is a love triangle, and that's the reason why they did it. It's a big thing with social media. Okay, I'm talking about family, friends, people knowing them, Facebook, the social thing. They really didn't want everyone else to be involved in this. And all the other person had to do was put their foot down on not wanting to be a part of the love triangle. And if you all haven't seen the love triangle readings, they were put up last week for every zodiac sign. So you can check those out if you wanted to tune in more to that. What else is it we should know about the thing of why they blocked them and why they cut them off? Is there anything else? Yeah, I just heard Spirit say some of them are married. Some of them are married. Influences, attachments, third parties. We're just talking, okay, so some of them have this love triangle going, third parties, attachments already there. And they knew, they might have known at a time that they couldn't do, this whole thing. They were going to, they might have known they were going to. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Well, curses, hexes, witchcraft, negative mind. Somebody could have been praying against your relationship going further because they were their person. They may have been putting that out in the universe that they really wanted them to stop and block you. Elusive, honesty, deception, and trickery. Some people, they just come to the truth. They're not going to tell you anything about cutting you off or blocking. They're not going to. They're going to be dishonest about it. Hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting, hoping. So you could have spent some time hoping, that things would go back to the way it was, person, so you could keep talking to them, keep seeing them. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Wow. So I feel that your messages are really like, it's okay. You can start over. You can have a new direction. You can have a new person show up next year. However it may play out. This might not be like the end of everything. You see what I'm saying? Let's see what's on the bottom. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. So someone may try and leave you a text message explaining something about why they cut you off or blocked you. Someone might, they might make a phone call to come clean so they're not carrying so much guilt. You know what I'm saying? The next card on the bottom, past life, karma, déjà vu. See, this is the connection I keep getting, like your ancestors from different families, they might know one another. Past life connection. Wow. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. Chasing. Hopefully, you can let go of that feeling of chasing this person and kind of accept that what is happening is happening. Maybe it's time to stop chasing or stop calling them over and over or stop texting them over and over. You see what I'm saying? Wow. Well, okay. Hopefully you were able to get some relief or clarity from that. If not, I'm available for personal private readings. Okay, don't go confronting anybody just because you got, messages that is kind of intense. Don't just go confront people, in those situations. I always say that. So I will talk to you all again soon. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye bye.